rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women. So we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying?
He's trying to be funny.
You know, be more like us and, say nothing but and tricks. I beat my with a stick. What? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my with a stick. What?
I get the point you're making, but to be fair, Kendrick didn't say any of those things. Kendrick didn't say any of those things. Now, maybe you're trying to open the conversation by saying like, yo, you should be saying this to these other rappers as well. Well, we can get to that. We can get to that too.
I'm just saying, what a time to be alive where rappers got to talk about comedians for clout.
God bless, dude.
Like, we are up right now.
God bless.
The biggest story about the album, outside of the album and people enjoying it, was a sub at a comedian?
No.
And you didn't even
No. See, I'm not going to let you do that. Andrew Schulz, I am not going to let you do that. You're funny. You know what I'm saying? I think you're a good podcaster. But this is one thing I'm not going to let you do. Number one, Kendrick is not talking about you for clout. Kendrick has all the clout that there needs to be had, right? He doesn't need Andrew Schulz for clout, bro. And I'm not trying to put you down, but there is not much that you can give Kendrick Lamar that he doesn't already have, okay? Number two, him dissing you was not the biggest moment of this album. What are you even talking about? Like, did you really even listen to the album? And did you really even see what people were saying online? Maybe because your algorithm, the little bubble that you live in, everybody was hitting you up and talking about it. Maybe you got this misperception that that is what we're talking about. No, that was a highlight of Wacced Out Murals, maybe. Even then on Wacced Out Murals, there was topics like Lil Wayne. There was topics like Snoop Dogg being on the edibles. It's topics about Kendrick just being mad at the entire industry. Literally that bar about let no white comedian talk about a black woman that's law, that was just like a moment you giggled at when you heard it. It wasn't even something that was like that big on that particular song. So to say that the whole album, that was the highlight, you completely bugging. Like, I don't know where you even heard that from. Maybe you're just full of yourself. Maybe this is that narcissistic energy that comedians have to carry or something. I don't know. But you're completely off here.
even got to say my name and it still makes headlines?
It's crazy.
You're welcome. You are. How many views did I give him, you think?
A good chunk.
A little chunk.
Stop, bro.
They stole our...
Bro, stop, bro. Listen, you get headlines because blogs, they have to meet a certain quota. They have to meet a certain quota. So they're literally going to go through the album or they're going to go through an interview. Whatever an artist does, they're going to go through it and they're going to find anything that they can turn into a headline and they're going to make it that. How do I know? I used to work at a pop culture company. I used to work at Complex. This is literally what they do. So I'm not saying that you didn't see what you saw. I'm sure blogs were talking about this. But bro, it is not as big as you think. Trust me, the numbers on this album was gonna be what it was. I'm sure you have your little demographic that knows maybe nothing about rap music or Kendrick Lamar, and so they checked it out to see what the sub was all about. But trust that the majority of people that heard this album, bro, they were not consumed about Andrew Schulz.
Yeah. And you don't even got to say my name and it still makes headlines?
It's crazy.
You're welcome. You are. How many views did I give him, you think?
A good chunk.
A little chunk.
Yeah.
They stole our mustard.
Couple million bucks.
Couple
They stole our
millions?
mustard.
Take the honey off.
We've been doing honey mustard for fucking years. Okay,
Okay, so he's trolling, y'all. I was over here getting a little heated because I was taking him serious. But one thing you got to remember is he is a comedian and trolling is what comedians do best. So you can't take it personal. You can't take it serious. He's just making jokes right now.
hop on that, dick riding.
He be listening.
Yeah.
He be listening.
Of course he listens, because he specifically, I think, was reacting to, in that Shits and Gigs podcast, which I think they're reacting to, I said something. I asked them if they dated black women. They were like, "Oh, we date all women," or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then I go, "Kendrick fans, get them."
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all it took.
Yeah.
That's all it took. And now Kendrick want to talk some shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kendrick saw something. I'm sure there was a clip. Maybe Academics posted it. Maybe the Shade Room posted it. I don't know. I'm sure he saw something. I mean, we have tons of people on Kendrick's team or Kendrick's friends who say that Kendrick is online, like he sees stuff. He's not just completely out of the loop. So I agree with you there when he's seen something, but I don't think he's watching in the sense of every podcast you do or, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think Kendrick is that tuned in to the world of Andrew Schulz. I just don't think so. Maybe I'm just not that aware to the world that Andrew Schulz has going on, but I seriously doubt that you contributed a couple million. Why do people always feel like that? Like if there's an artist and they send a subliminal to somebody else, that person will feel like they then contributed to the artist's success. Kendrick Lamar could have sent a shot at anybody. He didn't need to send a shot at Andrew Schulz. So we have another clip here where Andrew Schulz gets completely out of pocket, bro. I couldn't believe he said this.
Like, first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. And there's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him. And the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do.
So you would grape
if it's
him.
Me and Kendrick, if it's me and Kendrick, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard.
All right, so I don't know the setup for the joke. Maybe I missed it. I mean, this is just a clip, so I didn't get to see what came before this. Like, how did you even get on this topic? Maybe he's trying to say because Kendrick is short, that Andrew Schulz could have his way with them. He could do whatever he wants to do. Trust me, bro. Kendrick is from Compton, California. I don't know why people keep thinking that Kendrick is like this nerd or like this square. Like, Good Kid, Mad City really got people like misconstruing who Kendrick actually is. I mean, he really came from those environments. I mean, which song on GNX was it? I think it was Dodger Blue, where he said, if you haven't ran a fade and ran 3 more back to back, then shut up and keep it rap. And that just go to show that Kendrick, he has actually done that. He's actually been in a situation where he had to run fades and run 3 more back to back. And so Kendrick is not sweet. Maybe he has good intentions and maybe he sees the light at the end of the tunnel so he doesn't try to get caught up in gang banging and stuff like that. But you got to remember the community he comes from and the people that are around him. There are going to be times where you conform. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you're hanging around street dudes, there's a good chance that you could pick up some of the tendencies that they carry. So listen, I get it's a joke. I get he's trying to be funny. Andrew Schulz is a tall dude. I don't know if he's jacked or not, but I'm still picking Kendrick. In a squabble, I'm still picking Kendrick all day long. Kendrick said he runs 6 miles a day conditioning his wind. I mean, we seen that video where he's in the park and he's doing those prison push-ups. I'm picking Kendrick, bro. I'm picking Dot all day long. What do y'all think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Do you feel like Andrew Schulz here has a point? Or do you feel like this man is completely out of pocket? Y'all let me know in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. I will see y'all soon. Peace.